Welcome back to another episode of The Investment Advisor. I'm your host, Matthew Stevenson, in partnership with Dukascopy TV. Remember, money can take care of you, it cannot take care of itself. Today we're going to look at Volkswagen, the German car maker, the giant of the automotive industry, because everyone's looking at Volkswagen. You've seen it in the news. You said, what is that story about Volkswagen? Let me give it to you very briefly. What Volkswagen did on some 1 million cars, 5 million cars, possibly 11 million cars, is they installed what in New York City used to be called a meter buster, something that changed the emission output of the car when it was being tested as opposed to when it was being driven on the road. The cars on the road were a lot dirtier than those that showed up in the emissions tests. What did that do? That caused a big scandal, not just in Germany, in the United States, across the European Union, and it's hurt Volkswagen, hurt it a lot. It's lost almost, well, you can see on the stock chart, it was trading about $50 a share. This is on the ADR, come down to $25, $26 a share. Lost half their market cap. The market cap now of Volkswagen, $58, $59 billion, which is a lot, but it's a lot less than it was. Look up here. In 2008, when Porsche made a deal, or in a bid for Volkswagen, that was at $122 a share in dollar terms. So for the last almost 10 years, you've seen 2007, 2008, it's been a rough road for Volkswagen. Now the question is, it's a PE of about 4 or 5 times earnings. The earnings are under great threat because what if they're fined $10, $20 billion for their actions with these emissions tests, falsifying the results? That's the question. Do you as an investor think that you ought to invite Volkswagen into your portfolio? So it's a legitimate question. I would say give it some consideration. I think if they can keep earnings, even if they pay a lot of it away in fines, at $4 or $5 a share, at 8, 9 times earnings, not 5, 10 times $50 stock. So there's a lot of upside in Volkswagen. Will they have a hard time here? Yes, for sure. Do I think they have a management problem? Undoubtedly they have a management problem. They have had other scandals than this one, but this isn't 500,000 cars, which you see on brakes. This is 11 million. But the reality is they make 40,000 cars every day. They own Porsche, they own Audi, they own Bentley, they own Lamborghini. You may have all these cars in your garage. I hope you do. And then the question is it a well-run company? No, it's not. But it's a big company with dominant market position in Europe, the United States, Asia, Latin America. And come back in 3-4 years, will it be more than $25 a share? I think it will. That's all the time we have today on The Investment Advisor. I'm your host, Matthew Stevenson, in partnership with Dukascopy TV. Remember, money can take care of you. It cannot take care of itself.